Suzanne's Paparazzi Jewelry, 24/7 shopping available. 160920 is the code. Show her some love, like she showed us. K&A Custom Crafts on Facebook.
Hello and welcome to our Saturday edition of Movie Hour. I am your host, Big B. That is my man over there, Chris P. Bacon. How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good. Got my popcorn ready and here to talk movies.
Yep, my lights are off. I'm ready to talk movies. And this is brought to you by Coast to Coast Entertainment Network. So today we're going to do something a little bit different than normal. Normally we break down some movies or some actors. But today, in honor of the NFL season starting, and everybody's probably in, 3 to 4 NFL drafts, we're going to kind of redraft or recast some classic movies. So we're going to start with that here in a little bit. So, if the viewers got a movie, we'll talk about it and, kind of recast with today's actors. Not so much redo the movie, but just like, would this person be good in that movie or something like that? So, Chris, why don't you start off today? Tell us what movies are out in theaters today.
All right. I'm sure there's a lot of movies coming out. Movies are, slowly coming back to theaters, and we're slowly coming back to normal. So, I got a list of 14. We're not going to talk about 14. We're just probably going to talk about 3 or 4. One of them, I think I talked about before. It's the Suicide Squad. It's, I guess, a remake of one they did before, but it's a completely different storyline. It's the second installment. A lot of the same characters returning, and the first one was good, I thought, and I'm sure this one's going to be good too. It was going to be in theaters August 6th. Let's see. I'm sure August. These are like older movies, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, here's one that came out, I guess, a few days ago. Sweet Girl. It was coming out August 20th. Even though it's on Netflix, I'm sure it's going to be in theaters too. It has Jason Momoa, Isabel Marquez, and Manuel Garcia. Let's see. It's coming out, I guess, October 20th or August 20th. I'm trying. Oh, Candyman's. I've been seeing a lot of previews about Candyman. I think it's a horror movie. That's been released. It's where they say the name 3 times and something scary happens. Any movies you're interested? Big B?
No, actually, because of my son interested in the Paw Patrol movie. I ain't gonna lie. I actually kind of like some of the animated cartoon movies. They make it family friendly. I still want to go see Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise looks good.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of reviews on that one being good. So it seems like anything The Rock touches turns to gold. So maybe he's got that magic touch right now. So
now one I've seen a preview on is Night House, and I think it's where they get away to do some work like writing or whatever, but it's like a haunted house. That's been released August 20th. So those are some of the movies.
Okay. So I just want to let everybody know. Sorry for the little delay. It's either on my end or Chris's end. It seems like one of us is freezing here a few seconds. So hopefully it's not too much trouble. So with that being said, like I said, we're gonna kind of do a fantasy recasting of some classic movies. I'm gonna start with Star Wars, the
Mm,
original three.
yeah.
So, so Chris, who could you see if you recast that Star Wars? And let's just talk the main characters: Lois Lane or Lois Lane. I'm sorry, Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Skywalker and Darth Vader. You know, just the main characters. Who could you see playing uh, Luke Skywalker in today's
Ooh. Hmm.
today's actors? And I think as we talk about this, we're going to be. I think a lot of actors I think are going to be in multi movies. I think.
Yeah. That one's a tricky one. I
So,
mean, Harrison Ford was in it
yep, yep.
in the
But we're going to
original Star
recast him. I mean, yes, he was in the original Star Wars. So for me, I mean, Luke Skywalker, I can see, like oh, now the guy slipped my mind now. Uh, Zach Efron. I think he could be a
Wars.
good Luke Skywalker. Princess Leia. I mean, there's so many out there, women that could
Yeah.
play that part. Nobody like really sticks
Right.
out to me. And then Han Solo was like you said, Harrison Ford, so a pretty older actor. Um, I could see like Kevin Costner kind of playing that role,
I
being
can
the
see that.
mentor of Skywalker. Darth Vader, on the other hand, um, maybe like a guy like a younger Morgan Freeman or something, you know. So
Hmm. Morgan Freeman would be
so
good
anybody else?
Darth Vader.
Yeah, I think so too. He's got that voice. So anybody else you think of or that could probably fit
Mm.
that role somehow?
I wonder if Morgan Freeman would be a good Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he'd be a really good Darth Vader. So
I mean, he kind of
he's
has
got that.
a
He's
voice
got that.
for
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Yep. So all right. So moving on. Let's pick a movie. Let's Well, there's actually been talks about this remake. Actually, years ago was Grease the musical. At the
Hmm.
time, they wanted to redo it, and they wanted to use the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC as the guys, and then they wanted to use it was like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and a couple others for the girls. So
I don't know about that
I
one. I
think that would
mean,
have been a
maybe.
good mix back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good. I think that would have been a good mix of younger talent. Nowadays, I mean, now if they wanted to redo it, I would do the cast from what was that movie on Disney? Uh, High School Musical.
Oh yeah.
I would just do all them guys. I think that would be the perfect fit
Zach
there. You know,
Zac Efron.
yeah, and
Can't think of the other.
Ashley Tisdale and
Yeah,
yeah, all those
I could see
actresses and
that.
actors. That would be a cool one. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, who could you see playing? Let's go with a guy like in the Rocky series, Sylvester Stallone. Who do you think could take over that role if we wanted to remake that?
Maybe one person I can think of was maybe Vince Vaughn.
Ooh, ooh, I like that. I like
He's always
that.
been in those, like action movies and
Are you
fighting
talking
sequences.
not
So
Vince Vaughn? Are you talking Vin Diesel?
maybe, yeah,
Yeah, Vin Diesel. Yeah, Vince Vaughn.
yeah.
After you said that, after you said action figure, I'm like, oh, you must be talking.
I
Not
think
that
I
I
would.
want to
Yeah, yeah.
correct you. I mean, you
No, you're
know,
fine.
so Yeah, I actually that's not even what I was thinking of. But yeah, that definitely Vin Diesel as Rocky. I think that would be. I think that would be a good
Who
one.
would you
Let's see. What's that?
who would you uh pick, for
For
Rocky? Like to
God,
play Rocky or
I know that would be that was a tough one. Vin Diesel was a good one. I didn't even think of him. He actually did come to mind. Actually, uh, God, I was
the,
having a hard time
the
thinking
Rock?
about it.
I'm just kidding.
If they were to change if they were to change the character, because I mean, granted, you have to change it for Vin Diesel, but yeah, The Rock would have been one. Somebody that fit. I mean, they're doing a spin off with Creed, so Michael B. Jordan. But if I had
Yeah,
to do, I think honestly, if I had to do the Rock remake or Rocky remake, I think definitely, I think Vin Diesel would fit the part easily in that. Let's see, what other classics we got? I mean, obviously, I mean, Dirty Dancing. I don't know if you've seen it. If you
I've seen a
have,
little bit, and I know they
okay.
did a remake.
Well, yeah, yeah, that was they even did a live action movie of that. And that
I would have remade
one,
the remake, but
blew harder than the remake one. So, but Dirty Dancing, you got Patrick Swayze, you got uh, Baby. I can't think of her name. The two main characters. Uh,
yeah,
for me, it was I would do Channing Tatum as Patrick
yeah, that's a good
Swayze,
fit. Hmm.
and then I would do Jillian Huff. She's on America's um,
Got
uh,
talent.
no,
Top.
not
I
America's
don't know.
Got Talent, the dancing show.
Oh, Dancing with the Stars.
I can't think of it. But yeah, that's what the star. She's one of the judges, one of the dancers. And
Okay.
honestly, if it wasn't Tatum and if Julianne Hough and her brother weren't related, I would have took her brother as the main role. But it'd be kind of
Mm.
awkward, trying to
It
switch.
would be. Yeah.
But no, I think Tatum would be perfect in there. Yeah, we got a comment rolling in, Chrissy. How you doing today? Just to let you know, you're jumping on. We're kind of doing a recast of movies, Chrissy. So if you got a movie that you'd like to see recast, and who would play those main parts there? So we just talked this, or Dirty
Dirty Dancing. We also
Dancing.
said that
That's
Vin.
a movie that actually has been. Vin Diesel would play Rocky.
Yeah,
That would be a good one. Um, just Roadhouse, another Patrick Swayze movie. There's been small rumors that I've been reading, especially when Ronda Rousey was in the WWE, that they wanted to remake Roadhouse and have Ronda Rousey be the Patrick Swayze character in that. I
mm.
think it would be kind of a cool thing
I mean, it still can happen though. I mean,
because you don't see many bouncer women. It's always the guy bouncer. So I think that would be kind of cool. But if we
yeah,
were
it
to
would.
do a remake of Roadhouse, you definitely got to put like Michael B. Jordan, The Rock in there as the leading guys. You know,
Yeah,
so and there's our guy
somebody big and strong or something.
Yeah, and there's our guy Randy. Randy, how you doing? In case you yeah, exactly. Chris is chiming in. Remember, Ronda and Roadhouse would have been cool. I think that would have been. So Randy,
That would
just
be.
checking in. Other viewers checking in. We're kind of doing a fantasy style recasting of movies today. In honor of football starting up. So you got a movie that you like that? Hey, I think it should be recasted like this. Throw it out there. We'll talk about it. Um, so Chris, throw out a movie
Mhm.
out there that you think uh could be
Okay.
recasted, and let's see who we can fit in there.
Let's go with. Um, I'm trying to think of a good one. Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands. Oh God, a classic. So Johnny Depp was the main
The main.
character. Who was the lady in that one? Do you know? Recall?
I don't. But
Okay.
who would you put, in the role of Edward Scissorhands
Uh,
to recast?
I would have to go with. I can see like a Seth Rollins, or not Seth Rollins.
He'd be good too, probably. But
Yeah, probably. Seth Rogen. Is that the
yeah,
from?
yeah.
Yeah, him. I think he'd be a
Hmm.
good one. Uh,
Eddie Murphy.
another. Nah, I think Eddie Murphy is kind of. Uh, I don't know. I think of because of when I saw it. I guess I think of younger
Yeah.
actors. So maybe a young Eddie Murphy. Today's game, I think Rogan. Uh, who's the guy? I can't think of his name right now. The guy in Office, and he was in Knocked Up. The nerdy guy. I can't think of his name right now. Uh, oh God. No, not Knocked Up.
I can't think of
Yeah,
her
Johnny
name
Depp
either.
was. I mean, no doubt, Christy. Johnny Depp was a perfect actor for Scissorhands. So, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be hard to replace some of these guys. I mean, but if they did a remake, I mean, who would you throw in there? I mean, Johnny Depp was definitely a good actor. So, how about Titanic? With Leonardo DiCaprio and uh, it's actually a movie I have not seen because I'm not a big fan of Leonardo
Right.
DiCaprio. I think his ego got to him and kind of bugged me a little bit. I mean, granted, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, but there's another one too. I think a young Zac Efron could take over, or
I
uh,
think so.
Channing Tatum.
I
Uh,
think Channing Tatum would be good.
Kate Winslet played Rose, so to replace her, I mean, you got uh, oh God, what is her name? Uh, oh, sorry guys, I'm blanking on names this morning.
Okay. I mean, from which movie?
um, she was in High School Musical. I know. Vanessa Hugh or Vanessa Hugh Hudgen. I think would be a good one, but it's not. That's not
Hmm.
who I thought it was. She played in. Oh God, she played in that '70s show. Um, I know. I can't think of her name right now. I know. Once I see it, I'm gonna kick myself. Uh, Kunis.
Oh, Mila
Miley.
Kunis.
Yeah, I can see her playing on the opposite side of that in Titanic. Yes, Chrissy, I knew you'd get me. Thank you. You got my back all the time. So, so I think that would be a good combo there in Titanic. Zac Efron and her.
Yeah.
You know, so so what do you guys
Uh,
think? Is there any movies that pop out to you guys that you like the fantasy remake or recast? I should say, not remake.
what
Who
what
would make a
about
good?
Harry Potter?
Ooh, Harry Potter. That's a good one. I honestly ain't gonna lie. I didn't really get into the series,
Oh, I
so
didn't either, but I know
yeah,
that's very popular, and
yeah.
a movie that a lot of
Um,
people like.
yeah, I think you would have to go with really like some kid actors, and I'm not really fond on, or I'm not really up to date on who the kids are, especially in the first one. I think they were younger, but as they grew up, so uh,
Mhm.
uh, yeah, so I can't throw out any names of any kid actors for Harry Potter. I mean, I'm even trying to think of TV shows I've seen that might have them. Uh,
I mean, some
what
people
about?
probably thought like, Prince Harry or I, you know, maybe when
Oh,
he was
yeah, I
little.
see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, that could have been a good one. Let's go back
Yeah.
to the original Karate Kid. Who would play
Mm.
both those parts, Johnny and um, God, I am so blanking. Sorry, guys.
I
Well,
looked up.
first off, who would play Mr. Miyagi? Because in the original, in the remake, it was Jackie Chan, which I don't think really. Um, yeah, Daniel. Thank you. God, Chrissy. If it wasn't for you, I'd be lost today. So, Daniel. So Daniel, Johnny, and Mr. Miyagi, who and Alyssa Shu's character, the female in that. So, so first off, who would play Mr. Miyagi?
Oh,
I mean, is Jackie Chan the only choice?
he's the only one I could think of.
No, I don't know. I don't know many. No, yeah. So, I mean, by default, I guess it would be Jackie Chan. I mean,
You
anybody
could
else got
do
a good
like,
Mr. Miyagi out there? Yeah, I'm with you,
um,
Randy. I think
yeah.
I don't think the second one was a joke, but I don't think they should have called it Karate Kid. And I do like Jackie Chan, so maybe Jackie
I like.
Chan is our Mr. Miyagi. Jet Li, there you go. Nice one, Chrissy. There you go. Jet Li, that
You
would be a
could be
good
a
one.
good one. Yeah, I would think.
That would definitely be a good Mr. Miyagi. So moving on to Daniel, who would play a good Daniel? I mean, you got to think of back in, when the movie was made, young guy coming up. Uh, I mean, like I said, the only ones that keep the guys that keep jumping out are, you know, Channing Tatum and Efron, but I don't. I want to move away from them. I want to try to get somebody else in there. Uh, let's see. Actually, for Johnny, I can see Channing Tatum being the Johnny character. Even though I want to move away from him, but I can see him being the leader of the Cobra Kai, style.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Maybe. Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah, there you go, Tom Holland from Spider Man. That's a good one. I was actually going to throw out a name out there. Chrissy, you would know it because you're a wrestling fan too. Dominic Mysterio, I think would be a good.
Mm.
I think that would be a good Daniel. You know, I know he's not an actor per se, but it could work. So for Johnny, I said Channing Tatum, but I do want to kind of get away from Channing Tatum. So
Yeah.
because I could cast him in every movie. I think the guy's a pretty good actor.
Oh,
Um,
I think so too.
uh, so how about this for Johnny? We could put Randy Cox, our own Dragon Viper, as Johnny, so him and Dominic can fight it out. How about that?
There you go. There you go. See
Because he
who
says
comes
no,
out on top.
Dominic. But Johnny wise, so let's see who can we put as Johnny that we haven't really named yet. Actually, I gotta say the kid that played in the series played Miguel. I think would be a good Johnny. I think they actually did something good with the Netflix series Cobra Kai. I think that's gonna be a pretty good. That was a pretty good series. So honestly, I would take any one of those guys. I think to play Johnny. Even the kid that played Johnny's son in that movie or the series, I think would be a
Yeah, I
good
was gonna
Johnny.
say he'd be good.
So now, yeah. So now we move on to the female who was played by Shu. Um, for some reason, I can't think of the character's name. Chrissy, help me. Um, so I think Ashley Tisdale. I think that's her name.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, Chris, you got to Cobra Kai. If you like the Karate Kid series, Cobra Kai definitely was a series to watch. I actually enjoyed it, and I
I
didn't think
think
I
they,
was going to.
I think they still air it on Netflix or
Yep, it's still on
one of those.
Netflix. They're talking about another series coming out soon, so definitely watch that. Uh,
Hmm.
so so uh,
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. I mean, there's so many good
oh
actors
yeah,
and
yeah,
actresses.
Miley Bobby
It's
Brown. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's always fun to do these what ifs, type of shows.
hmm
Yeah, I could go with either one of them.
and there's no.
Definitely.
It's just a fun little experiment. There's no
Oh yeah.
you know
You know,
wrong
especially I mean
decision.
the one thing when they do remakes, like we were alluded to the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan, they totally flipped the script and didn't even keep anything the same.
I would have kept.
They
I
even
would have
called it kung fu,
rewatched
and
the movie.
so that's
I would have
that.
rewatched
Yeah.
and just see what
Okay.
happened. You know,
Okay.
kind of go
Miley
off of
was in
that.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and I liked her. Okay. I haven't seen Godzilla yet, so
I
not a
haven't
big fan of
either.
that, but I'll have to check it out. And well, yeah, when they come to remakes, I mean, if they would just remake it and not redo it, I mean,
Or at
I
least
mean,
remaster it. Like
yeah,
enhance the image quality or something like that. I'm
yeah.
okay
But
with.
if they want to do an updated version of it, but leave it the same, I mean, you know.
hmm
Uh, so what other movies you guys got out there want to throw out and let's recast? Uh, I was gonna save it for last, but I think while we got time, Field of Dreams. I mean, we've talked about this quite a bit the last few weeks. Kevin
Yeah.
Costner, main role, and he goes and finds. God, I had this all written down too, and I lost my notes. So anyway, so Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams. Who would be the guy you would cast as that?
The only one I could
As
think
that?
of, the only one I could think of, and he did a baseball movie himself, Charlie Sheen.
Ooh, ooh, yeah, that is a
If you
good
want to
one.
go that route, because he's done the baseball movies, and
Wow, good call on that. I didn't even think of that. Uh, and yes, Chrissy, again, Field of Dreams
it
was
was perfect. Yeah.
definitely a perfect movie. No doubt about that. And all these movies we were picking are classics that we picked up. Tom
Randy
Hanks, that
Saint,
would be a
Tom
good one
Hanks.
too. I
Yeah.
mean, that would be a good one. Tom Hanks playing. So
He's more
so
of a
Chris is
serious
also saying,
character, anyways.
yeah. So for me, like I said, even though I didn't like the guy, I can respect his acting. I think Leonardo DiCaprio would be a good guy to be able to play Ray Casella.
Mm.
Would I watch it? Probably, because it's a baseball movie. Um, Samuel L. Jones played Terrence Mann, who we went to go find to bring him back. There's another one too. I think Morgan Freeman would be perfect for. I mean,
Morgan
just
Freeman.
got that
Yeah.
deep voice, and maybe even Samuel L. Jackson on the side. I don't know. Eddie Murphy.
Samuel
Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy would be a good Terrence Mann in that.
Samuel L. Jackson. I see him more as an action. I don't know,
Oh yeah,
person.
yeah. He definitely is more of an action guy. Definitely. So All right. So Chrissy's got a movie up here that her husband threw in, Pulp Fiction. Now it's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah.
So let me pull up. I believe I know what who the cast is on there. So, like I said, it's been a while. Quentin Tarantino played Jimmy. John Travolta played Vincent Vegas. Elma Thurman played Miley Wallace. So I'm guessing those are the three main characters. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. So Quentin Tarantino's who would fit that role? It's been like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. Uh, yeah,
I'm trying to
I
think
don't.
too. That one's kind of tricky to
Yeah, Chrissy, who would your husband recast as in Pulp Fiction? You know, Elma Thurman. I could see like oh god, I just had her name in my head too. Um, Courtney Cox is one, but that's not who I was thinking of at first. Jessica Alba, I think would be a good fit there for Uma Thurman's spot. John Travolta's, he's another good actor that's hard to replace. You know, there's
wasn't it
another one.
like
I
a
mean, Tom Hanks
soprano
could
kind
probably
of
do his.
thing, or I can't remember.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gangster mafia type movie, I believe. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. Uh, you know, Quentin Tarantino. I mean, maybe maybe that would be like a Vince Vaughn role if he could do a serious
Yeah,
role. You know,
you
uh,
could.
William Hudson's chiming in, the leader of the Crispy Bacon fan club. There you go. You got a fan club started there, Chris.
I do.
That name's gonna be trolling on Twitter soon.
It will be.
So William, what we're
We're
discussing
recasting.
is we're doing a fantasy recasting of movies. Any movie, throw it out there, we'll recast it. Kind of in honor of fantasy football that everybody's doing like multi drafts in. So we touched on some Grease, Dirty Dancing, Star Wars, Field of Dreams, Edward Scissorhands. Uh, right now we're talking about Pulp Fiction, recasting Pulp Fiction,
We
and
can't
I
think
think
of
we're
one.
yeah, if you can think of one, send it out there. But we're doing Quentin Tarantino's character. We said Vince Vaughn might fit that role. John Travolta, we're kind of up in the air on who could fit that role. Maybe a Matt Damon, maybe a Ben Affleck, and then I
Ben
said
Affleck
for
would be.
Elma Thurman's character, uh, Jessica Alba, I think would fit that character. So yeah, so we're just trying to have a little fun here. Since it is fantasy draft season, just kind of get everybody's feel out there on their favorite movie and who would recast it. Granted, again, like Chrissy said, that it's hard to recast some of these movies. So,
It is.
Saving Private Ryan. You know,
Oh, that was a good movie.
for a guy that I
Ooh,
don't really like type of action movies, I did actually see it. So, so
I heard it's yeah.
let's pull up here. I think if I remember right, the cast on this was
I think Tom. I can't say this for sure. Something tells me Tom Hanks is in it.
yep, Tom Hanks was the captain, Matt Damon, Edward Burns was in there, Vin Diesel was in there. So I would go with so it's a movie, a war movie, obviously.
Hmm.
So Tom Hanks played the captain. Uh, God, I I mean these movies are William. I'm not against action movies. I just I'm more of a comedy sports
Yeah, that's where I'm
movie.
at
I mean
too. Yeah.
I do like some action movies. I just you know if I'm going to sit down, I'm going to pick a comedy movie over an action movie to watch. But there is some action movies I will like to watch, and I have seen Private Ryan. at least
Well, I mean, I
once.
don't mind if it has action and comedy. That's not bad
Yeah,
too. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, if you're inviting me over, you're gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna watch Private Ryan." Yeah, I'll sit down to watch it. But you come to my house and what are we gonna watch? I'm most likely gonna pick a comedy movie or a sports movie.
that's that's
So
me.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks, uh, man, like I said, it's hard to replace some of these guys, but Tom Hanks, maybe a Kevin Costner in this type of role. I mean, he's played those. Actually, this one, I'd probably go with Tom Cruise. Actually,
Yeah.
now that I think about it, he's played in
Well,
some of the different war movies and action flicks. So,
or if you didn't want to, add another actor or actress, maybe we could switch some of the, some of them around.
oh, okay, I
I
see what
don't know if it's possible,
you're
like keep
saying.
the
So,
cast, but
yeah, but what played that? Yeah, but once they played the role, I mean, because you always hear let's take Friends for instance, the TV show.
hmm
Courtney Cox went into read for the role of Rachel. She ended up getting her role, and then the one that played Jennifer Aniston, she went in for the role of Phoebe and got the Rachel role. So you always hear that. Well, I went in to play for this role, and I wanted and got this role. So thinking back, if you recast them into the characters that they went in for, I don't know, it wouldn't work. So
yeah,
Tom
William
Cruise, I
Hudson
think, would be a
surprise.
good Captain Miller. Yeah,
I-
yeah, that's why I was commenting on it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I'll sit down and watch action fix. I mean, it definitely's got to keep my attention. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. Matt Damon played Private Ryan. Who could we see Matt Damon? Uh,
Hmm.
let's see. Matt Damon. I mean, Ben Affleck. I mean, he's done the war movies. Again, I mean, I hate throwing his name out there because I mean I think he's a pretty good actor. I don't know about you, but Channing Tatum, I
Yeah.
like him. Zach Efron, I like him. Maybe do that. Tom Cruise, Zach Efron, and Channing Tatum as the three main characters in this one. So
You could do Tom Hanks, maybe.
yeah, well, Tom Hanks was the captain,
Okay, yeah,
so
that's true. That's
yeah.
true.
So, so Randy's got a question here, and I think agree on this part. And it's hard for everybody to agree on what Randy talks about. So his question: They made a remake of Ghostbusters with females, and it was crap. Who
I
would you
didn't
guys
mind it.
remake the movie with the real classic Ghostbuster movie? So there you go. So Chris, you said you didn't mind the girls' version of Ghostbusters.
I didn't know. I mean, it wasn't like the first one, but it was okay, I thought.
I can tell you, I had troubles watching about the 20 minutes I did watch it. I don't know. I gave it a shot. I tried it. Maybe again. I'll try to watch it again and see. Uh,
Right.
um, so with the real Ghostbusters with the men, that is a
Oh
tough
yeah, that's
cast
number
to.
one. But
Yeah. Honestly, I gotta say, um, let me pull up the cast because I don't want to get the guy's name wrong. I mean, I know there's Peter Venkman and, but I don't want to sound. So who played? So Winston was played by Ernie Hudson. Good actor, like him.
he's a good actor. I agree with that.
I know I'll get you guys to laugh at this one. I can see Kevin Hart playing that role.
Which role?
Hudson's role. He was the fourth Ghostbuster. They hired him.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
you
Maybe he'll
know,
be in the third one.
yeah, yeah.
That'd be good. I
So
mean,
Peter Venkman was played by Bill Murray.
Bill
Um,
Murray's good.
Bill Murray is good. I mean, none of these
Okay.
movies. I mean,
Well, like Ghostbusters
Dan
was an
Aykroyd played
action
Ray.
comedy, wasn't it?
Egon was played by Harold. What's that? Oh yeah, Ghostbusters was a comedy. Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Um, God, you know,
I don't know what made me pop in his
actually,
head, but
actually, Danny DeVito would be good for the uh Lewis one. The guy that lived across the apartment.
yeah.
Uh, they gave him a part of the second one, I think too. I think Danny DeVito would be a good guy for that one. Bill Murray, you know, uh, God, that's tough. I'm trying to think here. Because you got to think of scientist people and who played, you know, uh, we talked about it earlier. Harry Potter. Who played Harry Potter? That might be a good filler for Bill Murray. You know, with the magic and all that. I mean, oh God, Viper, you did us good on this one. I'm just kind of stumped
Yeah.
on how we recast this one, except for Kevin Hart for Winston's character
Chrissy
and Danny
saying that
DeVito as the
Jennifer Lawrence would be great at Jamie, I think it is.
oh
The
yes, as actually
Ghostbusters.
it's Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's good. Yeah. So Randy, you're on. Who would you cast as the Ghostbusters? You know, would you pick Randy Orton and Dominic? And no, I'm just kidding. That's a different show. So,
Yeah, that is.
but Bill Murray, that's a good one. Let's talk about this a little bit. Already said Kevin Hart as the Winston, Jennifer's or Chrissy Stone and Jennifer as the receptionist. I can see that. So now we got the three main guys: Bill Murray, Aykroyd, and Harold. Uh,
It's been a while since I've seen Ghostbusters.
yeah, I'm just trying to think of like people that have played like professors in movies.
Now I know he's not an actor per se.
Okay,
When you're just talking about a professor, uh, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
okay, yeah. I mean, we're recasting anybody. I mean, Dragon Viper could play a part if he wanted to. I don't know how good his acting is. I mean,
And I
but
mean, he's a
um,
scientist in real life. So I mean,
yeah, yeah. Maybe even Paul Rudd is Ray. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah,
that's a
that's
good
Ray.
one.
That is a good one. That is a good one. How about uh oh, I can't think of his real name. Family Full House is
Oh
uh
god.
uh not well Danny Tanner actually would be a good one. And
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
his name and I can't think of his name right now. Bob Saget.
Mhm. Yeah, he's an okay
I think would
actor.
be good.
Yeah.
So Randy's chiming in Kevin Hart, Bill Nile, Paul Rudd, Vince Vaughn. Oh yeah, Vince Vaughn. Yeah, Vince Vaughn would be a good one in this. Good call there, Randy. You're actually awake and thinking today. I like it. I like it. So we got a few more minutes here. So Chris, out of all your favorite movies,
Ooh.
is there a movie that you would recast that with the
I
people
know.
you know, family members or
I can't think of it. I know.
friends or coast to
Let's.
coast? Or how about this? We do that. Let's you pick a movie and you're casting the coast to coast. And we'll throw MI6 in there because they're a partnership.
Yeah, yeah.
You're casting a movie and you can only use coast to coast and MI6 members.
Ooh.
And we'll throw Chrissy in there because Chrissy's a well-viewed fan. So what movie would you cast us in? One of your favorite movies?
Hmm. That's a good question. I like Ace Ventura.
Ooh, okay. So who would play what? Who would be Jim Carrey?
Hmm. I don't know. I can't. Uh, who would you
Wilson
think?
says Wedding Crashers.
Okay, we can do Wedding
Oh,
Crashers
Ace
too.
Ventura. Let's see. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I think Will Poston is a funny guy. I think he would be the perfect Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
would.
know. I mean, you know, and then you got Ray Finkel, the kicker, the slash uh, officer lady.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I can see Ace playing that role. Uh,
Right.
Dan Marino. I mean, I guess you know. I don't know. I guess I'll give it to Randy because he's not in the movie too long, just a few. But I give Randy the Dan Marino kind of uh,
Not
the
bad.
myself. I would put myself as one of the officers, the officer that makes fun of Jim Carrey all the time. Every time
Mm-hmm.
he sees him, kind of gets under his skin. For you, Chris, I put you as the uh, oh god, I can't think of the guy actor's name now. Uh, he was another detective. He was the one that Ace went to
Oh, okay. I can't think of his name, but
all the
yeah,
time.
that's not bad.
Uh,
I, I don't.
uh,
I don't think Randy
yeah,
likes
I
your
can't think.
idea of his
I
character.
oh well, fine. Don't be a football player there, Randy. You can be the dolphin that they're looking for. Um, and then of course we got Joanne. I mean, she's got to play the Courtney Cox character.
Yeah.
Uh, Chrissy, for that one, there wasn't really another female part of that, So for me, I was kind of thinking about this. Yeah, he'll be the dolphin. Yeah, but for me, I was thinking about this last night. I'm like, oh, who would I? I gotta go with my classic one. Gotta go. I gotta go. Major League. I think we're all pretty funny guys. I think
There you
cast
go.
Coast to Coast and MI6 in Major League, I think would be just hilarious. I think I would be the coach, Lou Brown, uh, you know, J Mac, and I mean J Mac I could put up
In the booth.
in the booth, being the announcer. Uh, Serrano, you know, I don't know. I mean, we don't really have a big Serrano guy, but maybe our old Sarge put him as Serrano. Ace play him as Willie Mays Hayes. Will again, I think would be a good Ricky Vaughn character. Isaiah put him at third, be Robert Dorn. I think he's from MI6.
Hmm.
Colin would have to throw in there somewhere. Chris, you would be up in the booth with J Mac.
There you go.
You'd be his little stick that doesn't talk much. So
I could be the stat
Randy,
guy or something back
uh,
there.
yeah, yeah, the guy that he's like, well, he doesn't talk much or something like that. But I think it'd be funny to get what people think of their favorite movies and who the cast. But
Yeah.
so with that being said, we got a few minutes left here. I know maybe some of you guys thought this show was kind of dull. I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool to get our
Yeah.
thoughts on who would recast as what, and also being that it's fantasy draft day. I know everybody tries to do their own drafting on different things. So, with that
Randy
being
said
said,
he'll be the
Chris,
baseball.
he would be the baseball in that movie. That's too much acting for you, Randy. The baseball's in every scene. So, uh, oh, Randy, yeah, yeah, exactly. Different kind of show. I mean, hey, got to try to please everybody, and try to make it little bit different, get viewers. So I just want to let everybody know next week, and probably for about a month and a half, I'll try to be on. I got some obligations family wise coming up on Saturdays. So Chris will definitely be here. Maybe
I'll be
our
here.
own Dragon Viper will pop on. So, but I'll be in as much as possible. Like I said, I got family obligations, so I will not be on starting next week. But you can catch me on Other shows, the Morning Tailgate on deck on Tuesdays, and the Four Bros Radio or Coast to Coast Bros Radio, as it's now called, and Sportsman
Mhm.
on Wednesday. So, Chris, no thoughts? What do you got for us?
I would just, join us every day on Coast to Coast. We have some great shows. Tonight we have Sports Minute, and you can also check the re-air of this show tonight at 8 Central Time. And if you missed it, so hope you guys enjoyed today's show. It's a little different with the fantasy, kind of recasting all the characters.
Yeah,
I thought it went good though.
yeah, I think it's
Yes,
actually
in
fun.
between the ropes is tomorrow.
Yep.
With
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we got Morning Tailgate tomorrow. We got Sportsman
mhm,
tonight. We got the recast of this tomorrow. 10:30 ish. We got our
yeah.
morning tailgate. Get ready for football season. And yes, we do have Between the Ropes. This is one of the staple programs on Coast to Coast Network, and I am trying to be out there as much as possible. But something called work gets in the way a little bit, so I do my best to get out there. But you got a great cast there. You got Ace, you got Viper, uh, Chris is on there. Master on Dave, Sarge. But we also want to let you know, we want to send our thoughts, prayers, and hope he's safe. Sarge, if you're listening, you're doing the country justice by serving us. We appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. I hope you're safe, stay in touch, and hopefully get back soon and do what you love doing, talking with us.
Mhm.
So that's why we haven't seen Sarge on for a while. If you guys know his shows, so with that being said, again, this is movie hour. Big B with crispy bacon. Unless he's sitting in the sun, then it's extra crispy. So,
There you go.
with that being said, we'll check you guys out later today for Sports Minute and tomorrow for Morning Tailgate. Have a good night.